I'm just big chilling in my car. I'm going to be doing a reading for us today. Very much looking forward to this reading, guys. If you are wanting your own private reading, you can hit me up at day.royale@outlook.com. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let's see, what is a message that someone needs to hear right now? What is a message that someone needs to hear? We have the first thing that we have is the Lover's card coming out in reverse. There is something that someone is doing or partaking in that they really don't want to do. The first thing that I'm thinking about is like obviously a job, but it's not limited to just a job. There is something that someone really, really does not want to do. It takes away from their vitality. They dread doing it. They dread thinking about it. It's the energy. So definitely it's very important to honor your energy body for whoever this message is for, with the Lover's card coming out in reverse, and to release any guilt regarding doing so. Yes. Below the Lover's card, we have the Seven of Swords coming out upright. So there's this energy, and I'm hearing the word misleading. There's this energy of, for whoever this message is for, kind of talking themselves into doing it, or talking themselves down in regards to their original feelings regarding this circumstance. So it may be an event, it may be somebody's birthday party, it may be something, an outing that someone invited whoever this message is for to, and they just really don't want to do it. It doesn't excite them. It makes them feel bogged down. It's just not inspiring. And there's an aspect of themselves that kind of is pulling themselves or dragging themselves to do something that they simply don't want to do. And spiritual team is coming through very clearly to say that you don't have to drag yourself to do something that you don't want to do, especially when it comes to sharing your time and energy. On the left of the spread, we have the Ten of Swords coming out upright. There's definitely this energy of, for whoever this message is for, something about participating in this event that they really don't want to go to, or participating in this relationship, this engagement, this social dynamic that they really don't want to participate in. It's killing their soul. Like they're depriving their soul of doing things that really make them feel alive, doing things that really inspire them. And it's also taking away from their sovereignty, as in their ability to make decisions about what they actually want to do. So spiritual team is coming through very clearly to say, for whoever this message is for, that you have the right to choose how you spend your time and what you want to do with your time, energy, and effort. That no one else has the right to claim you, your time, your energy, your presence. And something about saying no to this feels like they feel guilty, they feel bad about it, they feel indifferent. Right above this Ten of Swords, we have the Death card coming out in reverse. So for whoever this message is, they know that by making this decision to pull away from this engagement, from this relationship, to say no from engaging in this social dynamic, they know that it's going to change things or shift things. And that's what they've been trying to avoid. But spiritual team is saying very clearly that it's okay to allow whatever shifts or changes that are going to happen, to allow them to happen. It's kind of like someone trying to hold up all these bricks, or they're trying to hold up this building by itself. And there's this energy of remembering what's in your control and what's not, and knowing that as special as you are, as important as you are, if things go downhill because you decide that you're not going to participate in it, it's kind of like you're not that important. That's the energy. It's like you are, but as far as holding on to guilt because things are not going to work because you're not going to be there, or because you say no, or because you acknowledge that this is not something that fills you, this is not something that is inspirational to you, or even if other people let you know that that hurt your feelings, you remembering that you have the right to choose how you spend your time and where you spend your time and with whom you spend your time with. So what you may be trying to avoid by keeping this building from crumbling is inevitable, but it would it would it would happen faster if you did your part. So it's for the greatest good. So others may be heartbroken by you taking away your presence from whatever this is, but they will be okay. They will survive. And so you don't have to carry guilt and shame regarding this. And if you guys are wanting a private reading, you can reach out to me at day.royale@outlook.com or visit my website. So the other thing that's coming out is the Six of Wands. So for whoever this message is for, you choosing yourself is going to benefit you immediately. You're immediately going to feel so much better. You're immediately going to feel that energetic vitality coming back to you, you reclaiming your time, your energy, your effort from feeling like you have to participate in activities and social dynamics, in job placements that are not serving you. So yeah, and it's definitely another reference to your sovereignty. Your sovereignty, your ability to make decisions for yourself and regarding yourself. You have the right to do that. Is there anything else that we need to know regarding this message? We also have the Four of Pentacles. For whoever this message is for, saying no to an engagement that you don't want to actually participate in immediately affects your ability to receive mentally as well as physical material abundance. So get used to, if you're not already in the practice of saying no, and to staying firm on your boundaries, even if it's by way of an invitation. Is coming through. I was on Copilot earlier this week, and Copilot was talking about how setting proper boundaries confidently, it helps you to develop your frontal lobe. And you may have heard it before, when we meditate, it helps to develop gray matter on your frontal lobe. And that is very beneficial. So remember, anytime that you are feeling called or feeling like you're being met with an opportunity to set boundaries, that it's physically benefiting you. So we also have the Ace of Cups coming out here. So you're exercising your faith in protecting your boundaries and honoring your sacred yes and honoring your sacred no, and knowing that you have the right to do so directly benefits you, and that spiritual team is going to be involved in that process, and they're also going to be rewarding you. So for whoever this message is for, because you're not in a space where you feel confident saying no and setting boundaries regarding social engagement, social interactions, spiritual team has blessings for you, but they're not confident that you will be able to hold them, to fully receive them, because you're not used to setting boundaries. So make sure that that is something that you're doing, especially if it's directly related to your vitality, your sovereignty, and you being able uh to stand up for yourself confidently. Okay, so let's see. Is there anything else that we need to know regarding this message? So we have the Star card coming out in reverse. So healing is available for whoever this message is for. It just seems like there's so many blessings and abundance as well as avenues of receiving that want to come through, but they're blocked because for whoever this message is for, you haven't been honoring your sacred yes and your sacred no. So make sure that you're doing that for yourself. Love that for you. So earlier we talked about the Lovers card and how important it is for us to be able to engage in things that we actually love to do, and how important it is for us to be able to say no to engagements and social dynamics that we actually don't want to participate in. And on top of that, we have the Magician coming out in reverse. So spiritual team is coming through very clearly to say that for whoever this message is for, it serves you well, and that you will have so many other resources to work with if you honor your sacred yes and your sacred no. Um, so there's so many different tools that spiritual team wants to give us, and so many different opportunities. Like imagine what you could be doing if you weren't doing something that you don't even enjoy. So that's immediately going to add to your vitality for whoever this message is for. And you guys, remember, if you are wanting to book a private reading with me, you can do so by reaching out to me at day.royale@outlook. So we also have the Hierophant coming out in reverse. Let's see. Yes, so the spiritual team is coming through very clearly to say that for whoever this message is for, your spiritual team trusts your judgment. Your spiritual team trusts your judgment. So remind yourself of that when you are wanting to partake in things that actually bring you joy, that bring you inspiration. That if you decide that you don't want to participate in something, you have the right to do so. So this is a permission slip to follow your joy, follow your passions. For some of the people that this message is for, they're not acknowledging, or they're not even recognizing how distracting participating in social dynamics that don't benefit them are, and how it's keeping them from living their best life. Is there anything else that we need to know regarding this message? So we also have the Emperor coming out in reverse, you guys. So the Emperor did come out, which is great, but it came out in reverse. And this is to say that you are the Emperor. Your spiritual team perceives you and views you as the Emperor. Again, they trust your judgment as it regards you following your passions, your desires, honoring your sacred yes and your sacred no. It's just that we have to build more history. And I'm hearing the word accountability. Take more accountability for when you find yourself in situations that you actually didn't want to be in, and acknowledge that you could have said no. Sometimes we tell ourselves that we can't say no, or we can't do the things that we really want to do, and then we say because. But spiritual team is saying that for whoever this message is for, they might be putting too much weight on themselves, as in being so concerned about other people, being concerned about, like, what are they gonna do if I don't do this, if I don't play my part, if I don't show up, if I don't play this role. But spiritual team is saying that they will be okay. So to keep that in mind. Okay. Yeah. So we have the Seven of Pentacles coming out, which can typically reference a waiting period, but it did come out in reverse for whoever this message is for. So spiritual team is saying, don't wait any longer on yourself. Don't put yourself on pause any longer. And that's in regards to the things that you really want to do in life. So I hope that you enjoyed this message, you guys. Again, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can reach out to me at day.royale@outlook.com. And I'll leave the link to my website as well. So that's pretty much it, you guys. Bye.